Well, guys, we did it. We made a second move in a matter of 1 year. This one not by choice, but we made the move, and we're actually happy where we found. Check it out. And here it is, guys. Here is the new house. We are no longer in the Columbia area of Castro Valley, so I need help renaming this bad boy. All right, and as you can see, the house is actually really pretty. It's nice and big. It's got some cool architecture to it that we can do some cool haunt stuff with. And I have these two trees right here in the front yard that I have some ideas for already. Now the yard is a bit overgrown, so I'm gonna have to do some trimming, but I think there's something to be done there as well. This big tree right here is overgrown too, and it's just kind of going into the windows of the house, so that's going to have to be pruned. But look at these archways, guys. Isn't that pretty cool right there? So I have an idea on how we can use this little tiny space and make it really cool. So yeah, the section we moved into is called the Palomares Hills, and it's actually really pretty. And we are again 3 miles up at the top of the hill. We just can't seem to avoid staying out of canyons and staying out of the top of mountains. But nonetheless, it is a great community. We've known it for years, and the people around here are great. And I think the trick-or-treating and the amount of guests we're going to get are going to be great as well. As you can see, the side of the house, it's we got a little tree here, so we could do something there. I do like what I have up top that I can do some either projection mapping on or images or something. But these trees are going to come in handy for sure. Now as we go to the back, sorry, it was garbage day, so that's why the cans are out, but this bush is supposed to be a small bush, and it is drastically overgrown. As you can see, I have a little tiny trail that gets me back to my side gate, which really sucks. Leaves me very little room to get by and do stuff with. But let me show you something else that is pretty stupid as well. Oh, well, that didn't open all the way, but check it out. They have, so let me start off by saying that this was actually a model home in the 90s when they originally were made, and so none of the side yards or none of the yards were actually really landscaped, so we have nothing but dirt here. A lot of the other neighbors actually have concrete, but look at these trees. These trees take up most of the walkway to get to the back. So as you can see, I have a skeleton right there in the electric chair. Most of the haunt stuff is on the other side. But yeah, these trees they kind of mess up the whole flow. I want to get rid of these. I do have my toxic barrels here. I kind of haven't really sorted out all the space yet for the haunt storage. I have one little spot, and I did actually get rid of a lot of stuff at the last move last year. But yeah, this is it. This is a backyard. It's much smaller than what we had in the past, but it's doable. I did a lot of pruning and tree trimming here. Check this out. Along this whole back right here, there were these bushes that were supposed to be, waist high as a little backdrop for this little brick bench. They were actually taller than all these trees. It was ridiculous how big these bushes and shrubs had grown. So I trimmed all these down to the proper height, but God, it was a mess back here. So I'm still getting it to where I want it to be. It's been raining a lot, so I haven't had a chance to do too much. Plus, filling up my little garbage can doesn't always help with when you have that much shrubbery you have to get rid of. And back here in this corner, guys, is the haunt shed. So it's just a cute little 4x6, weatherproof gardening tent that I found, and that is the haunt stuff right there. That's all I have left, though it is fully stocked from top to bottom all the way through. So there's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff to play with. I also lost a lot of my tool area and working project area. So the new garage is 2-car garage. And I kind of just have it as my man cave for now because of all the quarantine stuff, and we're having to do a lot of dance stuff from home. But it'll work. It'll work. I got tools out and stuff, and been working on some Hot Wheel projects just because I've been bored. So there's a bug right there I'm working on, and yeah, I got TV in here, and all my bikes are hung, and canoes, and here's a trailer full of dance props, and my little area. Okay, but what I need now is I need help naming this place. We obviously can't be Columbia Manor anymore, and I kind of don't want to go with Palomares Manor. That's just too obvious, I guess. But what do you think, guys? Take a look at the house. Remember, I'm out here in California. I'm in the top of the mountains. I'm in a canyon as well. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to name this place yet, so I need some ideas. What do you guys think? What does it look like? But I do need a name, guys. So what do you think? What are some options for the name of the new haunt? I'm kind of stumped, and I don't have any great ideas, and I don't have anything I love that I've thought about, so I'm reaching out to you guys. So help me name this haunt, guys. No more Columbia Manor, and I didn't do a haunt last year at the other house we moved into because it was a terrible neighborhood and a terrible house and 0 trick-or-treaters, literally 0 on my home camera system came to my door to trick-or-treat. So I didn't even bother with Halloween last year, but I am psyched to be in the new area this year. And guys, we're going to be back. Toy Haunter will be back, and we're going to make a nice little yard haunt.